best.
It is the WAV, 97.9 WHAV, and then we have a friend back on the air with us, Bobby Gariepy. And Bobby, well, my gosh, you have been around the stage screen. Have you been on the screen too?
Yeah, a couple times, I think. Yep.
Really? Okay. So stage, screen, light, all that stuff. And now you've got a new adventure that's up for you.
A very exciting adventure. First of all, thank you so much for having me back. I'm going to speak for us as a team. When I say we, I'm not talking about me and multiple people of me. But as a team, we are really excited to be back and to share what we're doing. If you remember hearing about us and hearing all the interviews that we've had with Win on the radio over the past couple of years, me and my friend Maddie Hanson, my co-director, my partner in crime, we directed the JGW Drama Club at Haverhill Public Schools for 2.5 years. During that time frame, we did 9 musicals, gross profited over $100,000 if you count the grant money that the school department helped us obtain. And so what has happened in the past year? Well, our last performance was Shrek in August, and I unfortunately had to leave the school department. I made some decisions in my own personal life to sort of make things better for me, and coupled with the fact that I couldn't pass the teaching exam, of course, that was difficult, but that is what it is. I think in retrospect, doors opened up for me that wouldn't have opened up in the past had I not left the school department, and I'm grateful for the time that I had there. But since leaving, I've had a lot of parents and families contact me asking me if I'm going to be doing anything again in the future. And I spent a lot of time this year really thinking about that, and me and Maddie came to the decision this past New Year that we really do need to come back and we need to provide as much as we can like we did in the past. And there's a lot of things that our former students want to do again that they feel as though they can't get the opportunities that they had in the past. We just want to give back. And so we're no longer the JGW Drama Club. We are now the Haverhill Performing Arts Workshop. We finished our bylaws and we're filing for 501c3 in the coming days. And we're having a fundraiser. That's part of the main reason why I'm on this morning. We're having a fundraiser on June 1st at 2 p.m. at Academy Lanes. It's $20 per person, and you get to bowl and go to the arcade and have some pizza. It's all included. But then we're going to have a big meeting and talk about what the plan is for this summer and what musical we're going to be doing, which is a secret right now on the radio, where I'm not telling you what it is. But I will share that very soon. So that's kind of the backstory of what we have going on right now and what's happened since we've last seen each other. Really, we haven't seen each other in almost a year. When?
Well, we did see each other at one point.
Yes, we did. We saw each other at Walmart.
Shh, quiet.
Sorry.
But you know how to piece things together, and so that's a great thing. So there's always I think there's always a market for somebody to teach people how to be performers and how to just be better in front of standing in front of people.
Right.
That's an art by itself.
It really is.
And I think you have that gift that you can talk to people and get them to understand what it is that you're talking about.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you.
So are you a good bowler?
Yeah. Yes. That's actually why we do. That's why we do the fundraiser. So shout out to my grandmother. Hi, Grammy. She's awesome. I love her. She raised me to learn how to candlepin bowl. It's a dying art. And it's very unfortunate that it is, but I digress. My average is about a 94. I bowl on Friday nights on a bowling league. It's a lot of fun. So yes, I do bowl. Actually, a year and a half ago, I was in the states tournament and won first place with my grandmother on a team. So that was fun.
You have your own bowling shirt?
I don't. I'm shaming myself in saying that. I should make one this summer and show up next year with one on.
All right. So tell me about Haverhill Performing Arts Workshop. Will you be teaching song, dance, theater? What are you planning on doing?
Yes. So the Haverhill Performing Arts Workshop, our main vision, our goal, our mission statement really is to provide equitable access to performing arts opportunities for the youth, the children, the teens, and the young adults in the Haverhill and Merrimack Valley region. And so it's a broad statement, right? And with that, what we want to do is provide opportunities, as many opportunities for these underserved youth in our community to be able to learn how to perform and to perform successfully on stage and to have fun doing it. in places where they might not have that opportunity. I mean, if you remember the first time that we were on the radio with you, we were one of the only youth drama clubs in the school department. There was Hunking and there was us. That's pretty much it. And then since then, Hunking, us, Constantino, there's so many schools that opened up the drama club opportunities to their kids. But there still isn't one at every school. And there still isn't a cohesive program that involves youth and teens and young adults. And that's where we had our pride and our success, is opening up the doors to as many people as possible, to give as many opportunities to as many people as possible. So, yeah, that's kind of the long and short of that.
And you have a special place that the workshop's going to be held?
So one other reason why I'm on this morning is to kind of advocate for us. You know, once we file for our 501c3, you're going to see a lot of things online about us asking the community for their support in trying to find rehearsal and performance spaces. I'm actually going to be talking to a couple churches this week and the Haverhill Public Library to see if they'd be willing to lend their rehearsal spaces. A lot of people don't know the library has like an auditorium space upstairs. So that's kind of where we're starting over the next couple of days. Actually, after I'm done with you, I have to go over to the Haverhill Courthouse and do the Law Day ceremony, so I'm going to be singing over there at 9 o'clock. After that, I'm probably going to start getting that stuff done. I'm very busy right now, but that's, you know, we're on here to talk about our fundraiser, and we're on here to advocate for the community to help us in finding rehearsal and performance spaces for these kids, because not only is it hard to find them, but it's not cheap to obtain them either. So.
I remember my daughter, when she was a youth, she took dance lessons.
Yeah.
And she also took singing lessons, too. She never did anything on stage, but she did that stuff. So that was kind of neat. So, yeah, there's always an outlet for that, or a need for that. So, all right, so the fundraiser, that's going to be on a Sunday.
Yes.
Okay.
Sunday, June 1st.
June 1st from...
starting at 2 p.m. It's probably going to last about an hour and a half, 2 hours tops. In the past, we've had the kids bowl. Takes about 45 minutes to an hour, 15 to 20 minutes in the arcade, and there's food involved, right? But we are having a meeting, and we're saying to the parents that they're more than welcome to come and stay for free. There's just no bowling involved, because we have to pay per head to have them bowl, right? Because we want them to stay for the meeting. However, we highly encourage everyone who is attending, if you're able to, it's $20 a person. That money is going to help us fundraise for our upcoming production. We did the math last night, and if everyone who said on our current event on Facebook right now said that they are going, if they all go, then that's $3,000 gross profit from the $20 a head that we get. But as much as we can get, the better, because as a nonprofit company, it's about $2,000 to get the rights to a show, about $2,000 for costumes, sets, and props, or maybe even $3,000, another $1,000 for makeup and miscellaneous. I mean, it's a lot of money to do what we do. We've talked about it in the past. And we also have a GoFundMe page going right now that's helping in that effort. I can talk more about that in a minute. But, yeah, with this fundraiser on Sunday, June 1st at 2 p.m., Academy Lanes, $20 a head. As many people as we can get there, the better. And you can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/HAV, the number 4, THEARTS. So that's Have for the Arts, Haverhill for the Arts, right? HAV, the number 4, THEARTS, facebook.com/. So we're really looking forward to this event. Like I said, if everyone comes that we're looking at, $3,000 would be a really great start to what we need to do.
Do you need to have your own bowling shoes, or is that all included?
I do have my own bowling shoes. They're size 13 and they're green.
So people that come to the fundraising event, are the shoes included?
Yes, the cost of the shoes are included. Eating pizza is included. We have soda, snacks, desserts, and $2 in arcade tokens, so 8 arcade tokens to go play in the arcade too.
All right. I remember you in the past you've talked about the expense of doing the shows, but you can't talk about you don't want to talk about the show that you're going to do yet, right?
Not really. I mean, it's kind of sort of surprise. I'm live on Facebook right now, so a couple people already saw what show we're planning on doing. Some of the kids already know what show we're planning on doing, but we really don't want to release it out just yet, because we want to be able to obtain those rights first, so that way there's no sort of road bump in in, like, let's say we're going to do it, we tell everyone we're going to do it, and then we go to get the rights, and it turns out someone in the area is already doing it, we might not be able to do it. So they kind of gatekeep in the geography as to who's doing what show, so that way there's not more than one show happening at the same time in the same area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, you were the guy that taught me the difference between, like, Moana and Moana Junior.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. We typically do junior productions because we have such little kids. But if you remember, in the past, we started doing full productions once a year, and we were doing 3 shows a year. We were doing a fall musical, a fall junior musical, I should say, a spring full musical, full production, and a summer junior show, 3 a year. It was a lot of fun, and all the time that I spent working with these kids, I wouldn't take it back for a heartbeat. It was such an amazing experience, and now we're able to continue to provide for them in a great light. So I'm really looking forward to what we're doing right now.
Very nice. All right, well, we'll have to keep track on you. I know with WHAV being a 501c3 thing, it's not an easy road, but you seem like you have a lot of energy to do that stuff.
We're ready.
Excellent. All right, well, keep us informed, and we'll tell everybody else that you don't reach on Facebook, and we'll tell those folks too, and they'll talk to other people, and those people will talk to other people, and before you know it, everyone will know.
Sounds great. Thank you so much.
All right, Bobby, thank you so much. Bobby Gariepy. I guess I can call you a founding member of the Haverhill Performing Arts Workshop. Our guest this morning right here on the WAVE, 97.9 WHAV. We'll take a look at the news in a moment.
Wake up with Wayne Damon weekdays from 6 to 9 a.m. on 97.9 FM WHAV.
Catch the wave, WHAV.